When your cat looks at you, what do you think they see? Most people assume their cat sees their owner, maybe even their favorite person. But that assumption isn't quite right. Because when your cat looks at you, their brain isn't processing human the way you think it is. Cats experience the social world very differently than we do. They don't organize relationships around titles like owner, master, or even pet parent. Instead, their brain sorts individuals into categories based on behavior, scent, familiarity, and shared territory. Which leads to something surprisingly simple. In many ways, your cat treats you the same way they would treat another cat. Animal behavior researchers who study domestic cats have repeatedly noticed something interesting. The way cats interact with humans closely mirrors the way they interact with other cats they trust. The rubbing against your legs, the gentle head bumps, even grooming your hands with quick little licks. Those behaviors are all part of normal feline social bonding. Cats don't invent a completely new system of behavior just for us. They simply use the one they already understand. In their world, social groups are built through proximity, scent exchange, and shared territory. When your cat circles your legs or presses their cheek against you, they're using scent glands on their face to mark you as part of that territory. It's the same greeting cats use when they reunite with another familiar cat. To your cat, that behavior means you belong in their world. Another behavior that often confuses people is when cats bring objects to their owners. Sometimes it's a toy, sometimes it's something they caught outside. They place it nearby and then look at you as if they're waiting for a reaction. It's easy to interpret that moment as random or playful, but the behavior actually has very deep roots in feline instinct. In the wild, mother cats bring prey back to their kittens while they're learning to hunt. Early on, the prey is already dead. Later, the kittens receive prey that's still moving so they can practice catching it themselves. It's part of the learning process that prepares them to survive. Domestic cats still carry that instinct. When a cat places something in front of you, they may simply be acting out a hunting behavior directed toward a member of their social group. Sometimes it's a teaching instinct. Sometimes it's an invitation to play. Sometimes it's just a display of successful hunting. But the key detail is this: they chose you as the one to bring it to. If you're enjoying learning about the hidden meanings behind cat behavior, consider liking the video and subscribing. It helps more cat owners understand what their cats are actually trying to communicate. Something else that surprises many cat owners is how their cat actually recognizes them. Humans rely heavily on facial recognition. We instantly recognize people by the details of their face. Cats don't experience the visual world the same way. Their eyesight is optimized for detecting motion rather than fine detail. Compared to humans, their vision is softer and less precise when it comes to small features. What they are incredibly good at is noticing movement. The smallest twitch of a finger, a shifting shadow, a tiny object crawling across the floor, their eyes lock onto it instantly. That ability evolved because cats are hunters who must track quick, unpredictable prey. Because of this, your cat doesn't rely heavily on your facial features to recognize you. Instead, they build an identity profile based on multiple signals at once. Your scent, your voice, your footsteps, the rhythm of your daily routine, the way your body moves through the house. All of those signals combine to form the you that your cat recognizes. Your cat doesn't store a photograph of your face in their mind. They store the complete sensory experience of your presence. Another fascinating adaptation cats have made specifically for humans involves sound. Adult cats almost never meow at other adult cats. It simply isn't a common form of communication between them. Most feline communication relies on body posture, tail position, ear movements, scent signals, and quiet vocal sounds like growls or hisses. Meowing originally served a different purpose. Kittens meow to communicate with their mother. It's a signal that means hunger, discomfort, or a need for attention. As cats grow older, that sound typically disappears from their interactions with other cats. But when cats live with humans, something interesting happens. They bring the sound back. Over time, cats learn that humans don't naturally read feline body language very well. The slow blinks, the tail signals, the subtle ear movements, most people miss them completely, so cats adapt. They begin using vocal sounds again, specifically directed at their human companions. Many cats even develop slightly different meows for different situations. One sound for food, another for attention, a different tone when they want a door opened. In a way, your cat built a communication system that works specifically for you. There's another piece of feline behavior that scientists only began to understand more clearly in recent years. For a long time, people assumed cats were mostly independent animals who tolerated human company but didn't form strong emotional bonds. But research has started to challenge that assumption. A study in animal cognition examining cat attachment found that many cats show behavioral patterns similar to what psychologists call secure attachment. When placed in an unfamiliar environment, cats often show signs of stress or hesitation, but when their owner returns, their behavior frequently shifts. They begin exploring again, their body language softens, their movements become more relaxed. In simple terms, the presence of their familiar human helps regulate their sense of safety. This doesn't mean cats experience attachment exactly like humans do, but it strongly suggests that many cats form stable emotional bonds with the people they live with. And that bond influences how safe they feel in unfamiliar situations. There's also an important signal many owners overlook. Cats rely heavily on routine and behavioral patterns. If your cat suddenly changes the way they interact with you, becoming unusually distant, withdrawn, or overly vocal, it can sometimes indicate stress, illness, or environmental changes. Because cats communicate so subtly, those changes are often the earliest clues that something in their world isn't quite right. Paying attention to those shifts helps you understand what your cat might be trying to tell you. At the end of the day, your cat's perception of you isn't built around human labels. They don't see you as an owner. They don't see you as a master. They don't even necessarily see you as a different species in the way humans think about it. What they see is something simpler. A familiar presence. A predictable voice. A scent that belongs in their territory. A member of the small social group that makes up their world. And when a cat chooses to share their routines, their space, and their quiet moments with you, that choice carries a meaning deeper than most people realize.